fucking two people, and both of them to be my teachers. Slipping the, so strange, this is the first show, at least hell has wings. So, Alex, is anyone here not from London? No. You're all dumb. Not from here. I do like it here. I'm not from here. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Has anyone been to Memphis? No. I could tell that because none of you have been shot. They didn't shoot me in Memphis because I'm a moving target. So they hit me with the car. Has anyone been hit by a car? Not yet. It'll happen eventually. And when it does, take my advice. Do it in a wheelchair. Because the wheelchair acts like a roll cage. And you don't get hurt, but you still get the money. It's also actually, because I would think nervous because I just flew home. But before I do this thing, I like to take a quick little poll of my audience. Who here is afraid of zombies? No. No one's afraid of zombies. Like, who is afraid of terrorists? Good. See, I'm not afraid of either. Because I know if either attacks, I'm gonna blend it. So, and I started this flying home. Because I don't know if you've ever flown looking like this. But it makes you very popular with airport security. And I was thinking to myself, as I was leaning over the table, with the big man's finger in my rectum, very fucking popular. I don't just look like a terrorist. I look like a terrorist with nothing to lose. See, most people need to like shout, "Death to the West!" to be arrested. I don't. All I need to do is look sad but determined. And if I really want to fuck up somebody's day, I just nod at another bearded man. It happens tonight, brother. I didn't just fly home. I flew home and I saw my parents, which is nice, it's always nice. It's always nice to see your parents for about a week. And then it becomes awful to see your parents. I did something I've been meaning to do for a while now. I finally came out as gay to my parents. I'm not gay. But I needed them to think me never coming back was their idea. Because it's very homophobic where I'm from. Do we have any homophobes in? Woo! Yeah! My people. And it's not that we don't like the queers. It's that God doesn't like these. And we haven't met, which is true, he doesn't do. He And we know that because he wrote it in a book. But he did write that book a long time ago. And I think it's time for some rewrites. Because I think he looked down right now and be like, shit, we fucking need gay people. They were way better at reproducing than I thought they'd be. But because he writes in his book, if a man lies with another man, he is an abomination unto God. Which seems harsh. That isn't that a little harsh until you realize he also caused selfish abominations. Which I feel kind of weakens his argument a little. Like, I hate pedophiles, right? I also hate cauliflower. I would never put them in the same category. Even if a pedophile was eating a cauliflower. Like he doesn't know what it's doing. I don't know. It's weird to me. I'm not an atheist. I say that proudly because I include atheism with all the other religions. I don't think they're religious, but they are fucking assholes. So I include it. I'm what I call a wrongist. I believe in the opposite of whatever you believe in. Which is a great religion, but it only works if there's one of us at a time. That's such a good joke and it never gets laughed. Yeah, like, the thing, like, my problem with religion is not God, it's the fact that religious people talk to me. It's that shallow. Like, I had a lady come up to me and go, honey, Jesus loves you because you're disabled. And I thought, oh great, another fetishist. Is this the one that you pay me? I don't like the terminology is what I don't like, because it's always, Jesus loves you. He loves you. He never wants to get to know you first. And it's not like the love is always weird, like he loves you. He just wants, all he wants you to do is obey him, everything he says, and not love anyone else. And I'm not like, dude, that's not love. That's obsession. I need to take a restraining order out on Jesus. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was hit by a car. That's what I was talking about. I was hit by a car. And I was so like I am with this guy in my wheelchair, and the police came. And Memphis cops are fucking stupid. Here's how bad they are. Memphis has the second highest murder rate in the country. By the way, I might fall down during this. Because I'm good at the comedy, but I haven't quite worked out the stand-up yet. The Memphis cops are really dumb. Like, this is dumb. When I lived there, it's the second highest murder rate in the country. The first is Detroit, but not like modern day Detroit, like Robocop Detroit. So, the way they decided to deal with this is put out a public service announcement against murdering people. The tagline of the announcement was, "Chill, don't kill." Chill, don't kill. One, how do you make a public service announcement against murder? And two, how do you make it unconvincing? So the guards came and the guy looked at me on the ground, and he looked at my wheelchair on the ground, and he had the balls to ask me if I had any pre-existing medical condition. I told him no. I just like coming prepared. Weird place, it's a good place. I recommend anyone go there, because it is homophobic. Which I'm like that hurts me. Not because I'm a good person, but because I'm fucking selfish as shit. Like, I want homophobia to go away just so I can complain about gay people. Like, what's a minute? Their flag pisses me off. Because they took every color. Crippled people don't have, we don't have a flag. Because the gays took all the colors. I even know what the flag would be. It would be one squiggly line. And if you squinted at it, it kind of looked like a fist. But you needed to tell us it's really good. I don't know. I think it's weird to hate gays, because why bother? Man. It's the religious thing. No one wanting to control everything. Like, wanting to control human reproduction is insane. By the way, this is called not riding a Segway and trying desperately to find one. And it's fucking not coming. So I'm gonna skip to the next bit. Cause I get converted a lot, and most of them are just shit and Jesus loves you. But my favorite one was the lady king and gave me a flyer with a painting of heaven on it. At least I assumed it was a painting, because if it was photographed, she would have made a way to get the deal out of it. But she doesn't. This is where you're gonna go if you're good when you die. And I looked at it, and I looked at her, and I looked at it, and I looked at her, and then I smelled her. And she smelled like loneliness. And cats. So I looked back down at it. There was not one goddamn handicap accessible entrance. And it was just tacky, you know? It was just gross. Like, all pastel colors. Just, ugh. But that's what happens when you don't let the gays in to do interior design. So I actually moved from Memphis to New York. Has anyone been to New York? Does anyone here hate New York? Like, like for those of you that don't know what a hipster is, a hipster is the young person you see walking down the street and for no particular reason you want to punch them in the face. Or they've been freaking fucking shoulders with their ironic mustaches. Bullshit. The only way a mustache can be ironic is if you're going through chemotherapy. I found out this in New York. Hipsters hate Starbucks. So the only way, like, they treat Starbucks like Dracula treats church. In fact, the only way to kill a hipster is to impale it through the heart with a Starbucks straw. It sounds gross, but it's not, because hipsters don't bleed. All that comes out is really bad music. I got away from New York really quickly, and I moved here, and I moved here to get away from Jesus and hipsters. And when I got here, I realized Jesus could walk on water, and hipsters' parents could buy them a plane ticket. So they were both here when I got here. I do like the lack of religion, mainly because it makes your insane people creative. Like I was walking down the street and I got to my bus stop, and a lady came up to me and goes, "Excuse me, young man, do you have cerebral palsy?" And I went, "Yeah, I do." "Cool, you win the prize." And she goes, "Right. My brother had that. He died from it." And then she just stopped talking. That was the end of the conversation. We just stood there in silence waiting for the bus for like 5 minutes. I ended up going to St. Paul's just to get the fuck away from her. By the way, I did sneak into St. Paul's because that's what Jesus would have done. But I looked it up, by the way. You cannot die from cerebral palsy. So I think she killed her brother. But I didn't know that at the time, and it fucked my day up. I was sitting there thinking, shit, I should be dead right now. But I'm not dead, which only means one thing. I am immortal. I am a god. I spent the rest of the day thinking I was Jesus, trying to walk on water and shit. Maybe I'm not crippled. Maybe just land is not my forte. It turns out that swimming is not my forte. Oh, yeah, I do love you guys, but with all the love in the world, you people are fucking crazy. You know, like, my round of applause, who here has got a cat call from a moving car? Moving car? No one? That's literally the first time. Because London is the only place that happens. I've never seen it anywhere else. I was standing with Nibs just next to this random lady on the street, and the guy drove by us. And as he drove by, he shouted, Simon, you're a spicy little vixen. Dave, slow down, man. She's chasing the car. I decided to teach him a lesson, so I started chasing the car. That's always what I wanted to hear. Oh, it's so weird. I mean, I get to do I live in Elephant Castle, and if you don't know where that is, go to Waterloo Bridge and walk south until you feel you might get stabbed. That's where I live. With a knife. It's I don't like guns, but I do like knives. I think I just like the human contact. But I was walking over Waterloo Bridge in the night, and I just stopped, looked out at the Thames, because I didn't want to go home. And the guy drove by me, and as he goes, "Don't do it, mate! Don't jump!" Oh, that is so sweet! He actually thinks I can climb the barricade. And then I get offended, right? Because I'm American, God do. So when I do commit suicide, I'm gonna do it the traditional American way by taking out my entire high school. If you laughed at that, one you right, but two you fucked up. I love that joke though, because I went to a Quaker high school. It'd be like shooting fish in a barrel. Pretentious fish. Quakers suck. Quakers do suck. Too much pot is the problem. I don't like pot. I'll do any other drugs, just not fucking pot. I don't like pot because I feel like marijuana makes you talk the talk, but not walk the walk. I'm all about walking the walk, even if I can't technically do it that well. I don't know. I just feel like if marijuana actually made you do shit, it'd be legal by now. But since it's not, also, it just makes people say the stupidest stuff. Like, I had a late guy go, "Dude, I want what you're on." So I choked him until he got brain damage. Dude, if I can hear this, I think that's, because when lefties hear about, insane Christians being, crazy and, redneckish, they're like, "Wow, but Jesus so love." And they're like, "Yeah, but Jesus was a fucking hippie. And no one wants to listen to a hippie. Would you ever listen to his dad? He was a fucking cunt." That was the wrong place to, but I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. It's weird, man, because people, with the lady, with the last 3 stories, people always weirdly assume that I'm gonna die soon. It's really common. I was on an accidental double date. I know that's a weird sentence, but go with me. I was drinking coffee with my very Irish and very handsome friend. And a guy we knew came and was like, hey, I'm with a friend, and we're drinking coffee. Want to join us? And we were like, yeah, sure, why not? And then we got there, and he was just on a date. And he just invited two random guys on his date, which is not a good way to get laid. It didn't work for him, because he was getting weirder throughout the night, and my Irish friend was getting handsomer. You could tell the girl wanted to go with him, but he's my man, goddammit. So throughout the night, the guy kept asking me more and more offensive questions just to try to shock the girl away from my friend. And it culminated with him going, so Tim, what's your average life expectancy? Again, we're not getting laid on a date. And it didn't bother me because I get that question a lot. And I get it so much. I have a stock answer. I usually just pull out my iPod and go, let's see. I have an app for that. 5 more minutes! What am I doing, spending it with you assholes? But I didn't do that because I didn't really feel bad for the girl. She was Canadian. That's all it takes for me to feel sorry for you. And so I think the first thing that came to my head, which was crippled feet and dog ears. Isn't true. We live in horse ears. That's why they give us ribbons, not medals in the Special Olympics. You do not want to know what they do when they break our legs. Absolutely nothing, because we've already got the wheelchair. So, I don't know. The thing about being disabled though, you meet so many insane people. The only coping mechanism is to go as insane as they are. Or else you just fucking die. Like, I used to hang out, I just like fucked up stories. Like, has anyone heard about that football game in Brazil? I'll be more specific. There was a football game in Brazil where the ref gave an asshole a red card because he was being an asshole. So the asshole punched the ref because he's an asshole. So the ref took out a fucking pocket knife and stabbed the asshole to death. Because the ref has no sense of perspective. And when I tell you, this made the whole class so angry, they got up the stands, killed the ref, dismembered him, and put his head on a fucking pike. And all I could think when I read that story was, wow, who the fuck brings a pike to a football game? Did anyone hear that the neo-Nazi that killed 3 people in front of the synagogue for Hitler's birthday? As in, no, well, that's the fucking story. There was an ex-clan in the neo-Nazi, and he shot 3 people in honor of Hitler's birthday. Which, I mean, it's nice. But I just feel like it's such a cliche present for Hitler. He already has enough, the Jews. It's like getting somebody a box of chocolate for By the way, none of the people he killed were actually Jews. What I'm trying to say is that man ruined Hitler's birthday. I can say that because if Hitler was alive, I would be so dead right now. I think he's overrated. Personally, as a supervillain, he's overrated. Because he only killed about 12 million people, which is a good effort. Don't get me wrong, he's a cunt. But like, to put it in perspective, Mao killed about 60 million by accident. Stalin killed about 40. Even fucking Christopher Columbus killed about 12 million, and he did it without a telephone. But still, whenever anyone talks about time travel, they all say, oh, I go back in time and they kill Hitler as a baby. Which ironically is a form of eugenics. And I was thinking, why would you kill Hitler? There's so many better people to kill. Hitler's mother would probably be easier. Why Hitler? And then it came to me. It's because Hitler looks like the guy you could beat the shit out of. No? Okay. No. I don't know. It's like I watch a lot of horror movies. I like shitty ones with a lot of blood. I just saw the new Nightmare on Elm Street. Has anyone seen it? No. Good job. It's horrible. I'll sum it up for you. It starts out with a pedophile being burned to death, which is a good start. A good start. That's the way I start my day. And as he's being burned to death, he rises out of the flame, and he goes, I'll come back, and I'll get your kids when you cannot defend them in their dreams. And then he does it, which he must have been so happy about. Because at the time it was an empty threat. And he comes back and he kills the kids really brutally, which sounds bad, but they're so annoying that by the point you're kind of rooting for them just so the movie will be over. And so he does it, and he comes back and he kills all the kids. And then he goes and he does whatever zombie pedophiles do. I don't know, fucking therapy. But so he kills the kid, which if you think about, it's not a good message for the children. Because if you think about the message, remember, Timmy, if a bad man touches you, tell mommy daddy, and we'll get him. But he will come back as a demon and fucking destroy it. Good night. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's not the same person. I get molested a lot just because that's what happens to us. It's like something like 60% of disabled people get murdered because we're not as desperate as you think we are. That's such a dark joke. Yeah, it's funny. But I get molested a lot. We all get molested. I get molested. Not that often. It's usually just a finger up the butt. But that's rare. What it like? I had a woman stick a finger in me and go, "Can I have a kiss for $1?" I was like, "Bitch, you already owe me 50." But the thing that happens most is, "Come on, love, give us a kiss." And I don't mind a kiss. It's always really gross older ladies that like, you can, like it's something the type of person that you can feel the STD before you see them. But I don't mind a kiss. Not because I'm desperate, but because I can pretend to have a spasm and just headbutt the shit out of them. I do worry about. The other thing, I don't need to worry about actually getting raped. Because I just thought of this. I cannot actually feel from my waist down. So if anyone wants my asshole, go for it. You could be fucking me right now, I wouldn't know. Also, if you try to make me give you a blowjob, I'll probably just suck your dick because I feel sorry for you. Because my mouth should be nowhere near a cock. Because I have no control over my butt reflex. Olivia, I don't know. I need to go thank you all for coming. I'll leave you with this story. Before I tell the story, you should know I'm a fucking asshole. Like, my favorite thing to do is I go to the pub and I order a glass of water. And I wait until someone uses the handicap accessible toilet. And then I spill the water all over my lap. And just stand in front of the door. Sad. That'll be 12 pounds zero. So here's a paper clip. Can I get my change now? They always give me the change. So I was in this elevator, right? With this woman that was getting really nervous because I look like I bite. And the elevator is the one place you cannot outrun me. So she really noticed and knew she was gonna say something. Because that's what you people do. You tell me how brave I am. Because you think that'll make me uncomfortable. Which is ironic. Because all it really does is make me want to bite you. So, she was really nervous, and we got up 2 floors, and she looked down, and I'm sure what she meant is, it was something like, oh yes, I'm brave, being in a wheelchair. But she was super nervous, so she fucked up, and she forgot the first half of the sentence. So she just said, oh, you're in a wheelchair. And I should have looked down what I did next, but I did it and I was done. I looked down and I went, holy shit! What the fuck happened? I was fine this morning. Never seen a woman leave an elevator so quickly. This we shouting after her, you did this to me! I think I'm out of time now. I'll leave you. I like to leave on a philosophical note. That's not gonna happen. Fuck, I forgot it. Yeah, I like. It's the thing about I love British racism. I'm a huge fan. You people are so fucking drunk about it. Like I was getting hurt first once, and I was making it look really difficult because that's how I get on for free. And this black guy came to help me, and this white guy physically grabbed him and pulled him back. And the black guy gets down there, he needs help. And the white guy goes, yeah, but not from you people. And then he winked at me like, we're all in this together. Like, dude, I don't need any help being racist. I'm fine. Got that covered. Good. This at the time, I heard a lady call a kid, a 7-year-old kid, a cut in the middle of Tesco's. Don't get me wrong, she was absolutely correct. But you can't do that. You can't call your kid a cut in Tesco. Because then strangers start to agree with you. And I would take it to that, and I told my friend, and my friend goes, was she, was she East Indian, which is really specific. And it took me back, and I thought, that's weird. And then I thought, no, that's good. That's how we kill racism. We've been trying to cut it out, cold turkey, and you can't do that. It's too much fun. What we need to do is keep nailing down the groups we hate. In like 100 years, there's just one guy named Tom. Fucking Tom. I'm not racist, right? But Tom. yeah. There's everything everywhere. I lived all over the place, and I know people are just fucking assholes wherever you go. It's kind of beautiful in a really depressing way. And I just don't see why we can't see each other as one people. Because we are just one people. All we are the future slaves of our Chinese overlords. I mean,